because he's a sole breadwinner. Imagine if he have 40,000 in reserve fund, 20 each for both owners. If there's any issue or he needs to go on a sabbatical or whatever, priorities we can't say, or things happen we can't predict. At least he has about 40,000 in CPF to tie him over X number of years. So just imagine 40,000 in CPF, monthly mortgage of 1,000. How long can it last? Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nizam. Okay, today we're going to share about more stuff that we do on a daily basis. Before that, don't forget to share and like and also subscribe to all our social media platforms at Nizam SG. So what I'm going to share today, basically a couple of days ago, we had a presentation, a listing presentation. A family wanted to upgrade, from their current BTO. And it was quite interesting because of the fact that it was a family of 5. Husband is sole breadwinner, wife is a housewife, full-time housewife, and they had just gotten a newborn child. But probably space is a premium at this point of time. So they wanted to move from a 4-room flat to a 5-room flat. Numbers looks good, and we are in the process of applying HFE. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we should be getting a result of the approved HFE. But the in principle approval, when you do the HFE, right, there's an in principle approval for your purchase. So based on your CPF contribution, your pay slips and all that, the system is able to give you an in principle approval pending the uploading of your various pay slips. But the reason I want to share this is because of the fact that I want to touch on the sole breadwinner kind of concept. What do you need to look out for as a sole breadwinner? Can you still upgrade? Is it very risky? Is it something that not possible, especially with a growing family and all that? But guys, importantly, I think numbers don't lie, like I always say. But what we always do when numbers are right, expectation needs to be managed. In this situation, or in this case, they wanted to move from a 4 to a 5-room flat. So what are the implications in terms of financing the next purchase? Granted, they bought the BTO, so there is definitely some cash proceed from the sale of their BTO. However, how you utilize the cash proceeds as well as the CPF refund is utmost important in your next household journey or your next property journey. Okay, what we always look at from the numbers perspective is for the purchase. First thing, we must reserve a minimum of 20,000 CPF in your OA. For example, now with the fact that he's taking another HDB loan, CPF allows, or HDB allows, up to 20,000 of CPF reserve for each owners. So which means there are 2 owners, right? They are able to reserve up to 40,000 of CPF in their current OA without touching it for the purchase. So what's the implication? What is the the drawback in having reserve? To me, I look at it from the positive perspective. These reserves are able to tie you. For example, if there's a need to, imagine you are not working, or you need to top up cash because of the mortgage of your monthly CPF OA, deposit is not enough to cover the monthly mortgage. So you need to have this reserve, else you have to top up cash if you don't want to top up cash for that matter. But at the same time, more importantly for this case, right, it is because he's a sole breadwinner. Imagine if he have 40,000 in reserve fund, 20 each for both owners. If there's any issue or he needs to go on a sabbatical or whatever, priorities we can't say, or things happen we can't predict. At least he has about 40,000 in CPF to tie him over X number of years. So just imagine 40,000 in CPF, monthly mortgage of 1,000. How long can it last? So 40,000, 1,000 a month that you need to pay mortgage. So these are things that we look out for. We ensure that, you know, our clients have the reserve fund in the OA. At the same time, if you don't need to utilize it, it grows. It actually multiplies. The compounding interest in your OA gives you that ability to grow your CPF. Very important, guys. On a side note, of course, there's cash proceed. When you buy a HDB or using a HDB loan for the next purchase, 50% of your cash proceed has to be used to down pay the next purchase. So this is very good. I believe this is something very, very allows you to be more prudent, because at the same time, you are down paying the next house in cash. All right. So minimally, you would have reduced your loan. At the same time, with reserve, you are in a good position to understand how home ownership should be. There's always we need to prepare for times of needs and all that, for different for priorities to change. We can't push ourselves to the limit, especially if you are sole breadwinner. And of course, with the cash refund, after you down pay 50% onto your next HDB flat, what happens to the balance 50%? That is something that you need to have discipline. You need to ensure that you don't, spend too much on renovation until you exhaust the funds. So for us, very simple. How much you want to save in terms of cash? Example, you want to save 30,000 out of the sale proceed. Put it into a deposit that that's not so easy for you to take out the money. That would be your another scheme or another part of your reserve fund where it's hard cash. So we call it asset account. So it's more of future asset building, capital building kind of strategy. So at least, as a sole breadwinner, you have CPF reserve and you have cash reserve. But then, of course, you need to manage expectation in terms of what you want to buy. Of course, we definitely want to buy the biggest, the highest floor, the beautiful view and all that. But then again, my friend, what is more important? The view, the size, or reserve fund in your CPF and your cash? This will give you a peace of mind when it comes to upgrading. So it's not gonna, you're not gonna over leverage. You're in a better position to understand what home ownership is. Like what we always say, don't just be owners, take ownership. So guys, that's all for today. I hope the sharing is beneficial. So if you want to know more about things, you want me to share more about specific things, do DM, do PM us at Nizam SG. So meantime, see you in the next video. Nizam Adli out. Bye.